Welcome everyone. My name is Muninder Sambi. I'm a Vice President of Cloud Networking here at Google Cloud. We're super excited about extending cross-cloud network to the enterprise, where customers can now use their traditional brand transformation and use Google Cloud WAN. More importantly, we are entering a very transformative AI era, and every enterprise is thinking about an AI strategy, a data management strategy, a cloud strategy, and most importantly, we need to have a network strategy as well. And that's where exactly Google Cloud WAN gets introduced. It's a fully managed, globally available, reliable WAN solution. It's built on our performance optimized network. It has built-in security. And we can't do it alone. We have to integrate and bring in the best of breed cloud native ISV ecosystem. And for that, I'm here with Sujay Hajela, EVP at Juniper Networks. Welcome, Sujay.
Hey Muninder, how are you doing?
I am doing really good.
Thank you for inviting me for, frankly, this great opportunity.
Thank you for being here. Now, Sujay, as I start, our audience would like to know about Juniper Mist.
Absolutely, Muninder. This journey started when we both were actually working together at our previous employer, if you remember. And there, we pretty much designed and sold the largest networks on the planet. But one of the common concerns we used to hear from the customer is, okay, I've just deployed this network. How do you assure my end user experience? You would say, Muninder, remember, they would say, how do I know that in a retail store, when my associate is trying to scan a price, I'm able to get this in real time? How do I know at a healthcare system where an ICU room may have up to 12 to 14 sensors connected on wireless, that all the sensors are working? So fundamentally, Juniper Mist philosophy was based on the fact that we simply say a network being up is not the same as an end user, a Muninder, a Stacy, having a good experience on that network. And that is what was foundational to the philosophy of Juniper Mist. And that is what allowed us to, we call the Unleash the Network for the next decade, which fundamentally relied on cloud native, AI native architecture.
What does AI have to do with networking? And how can AI actually, we've built networks for many years and many decades.
Yes.
What is so powerful in AI that customers were not able to get value in the past?
So I look at it in very simple English. My definition when I'm talking to my kids also is about AI is all about how can you make a machine think like a human? It's a pretty ambitious goal. If I really start phasing it out for what it means for the network, it's about automation, it's about garnering key insights, it's about assurance. So that's the way I would capsulize the AI definition, in my opinion.
But you also used a very unique term that got my attention, AI native. Like we hear AI, we know what the value AI has to provide. Can you explain to our viewers, what does AI native mean? And as you were building Juniper Mist from the start, what were those key principles that you kept in mind to make sure that this stack that you're building is built for AI nativeness?
There are two questions there. First, I'd like to talk about AI native, the way we define it. But then we'll bring it home. We will make it real. We'll talk about the Juniper Mist philosophy and how we brought it home. And frankly, why we are here today, because we see the Google Cloud WAN playing a huge role in that transformation. So if you look at the AI native platform, we fundamentally break it down into three things. The first thing is the right data. You need to make sure that you are getting the information and the telemetry from various parts of the network reliably, securely, and at low latency. Once you get this right data, the second key part, which is critical, is the right infrastructure. What is the infrastructure which can take in this rich set of data? And then last but not the least is the right responses. You've got the right infrastructure, which is bringing in this data from the various data platforms. And then last but not the least, how do you make sense out of it? And that is where the right responses come into play. Now, I spoke about right data, right infrastructure, and right responses. But Muninder, now let's make it real. We started Mist because we sincerely felt up is not the same as good. How many networks have we transformed together, Muninder? We've been working on this for a long time. Yes. And one of the key things which we noticed is, a network being up does not mean that a Muninder or a Stacy is having a good experience on their collaboration application, imagine you're freezing when you're talking to a customer on Google. You don't want that.
Nobody likes it.
Exactly. So what we fundamentally decided is that we will focus on end user experience. To get that focus of end user experience into a product, we had to leverage a platform which had the right data, right infrastructure, and right responses, hence Mist. That is how it was formed.
Wow, I like two things that you just mentioned. Up does not mean good. I think a lot of our customers, as they think about even networking and network connectivity, can connect that with Google Cloud WAN. But it's good to know, like, this was not something that you built now, but ever since you started the company, this was like some of your design principles of getting the right data, making sure that the data is available and the right infrastructure, and then tying it back into that autonomous behavior that you talked about, being AI native. Extremely very powerful for our customers. And yes, Sujay, we don't like our chats to freeze. Of course we don't like it. Nobody likes it. It impacts direct employee productivity.
Exactly.
Now, we've talked about this, like, the second journey that's happening is every enterprise of ours is asking about the branch transformation. As we have been in infrastructure for a very long time, everyone struggles with upgrades. Everyone struggles with getting the latest capability being extended to the branch because it can be huge OpEx, CapEx investment that has to be made. What's so unique about Juniper Mist across your entire portfolio that can make it simple and easy and be cloud delivered?
From our perspective, if you really think about branch transformation, it is driven by the need to modernize IT. Many CIOs call it digital transformation. Many CIOs call it transformation of my network, or the store of the future, or the hospital of the future. If you start looking at network services hosted in GCP, like DDI, like wireless LAN, wired, NAC, IoT, analytics, location, will and have to be delivered as a cloud service. Key elements: migrating from an on-premises to a cloud architecture. GCP was a key partner for us, and we spoke about this thing. Adopting SD-WAN, secure SD-WAN for agility. Ensuring seamless and hybrid remote work support. Prioritizing security with zero trust. AI-driven threat detection, endpoint protection. Last but not the least, enabling AI-driven decision-making with real-time analytics and self-driving operations. I know, Muninder, I spoke a lot, but if we really bring it down to simple things, you need to have the day zero, day one, day two figured out. Fastest deployment, fewest trouble tickets, and really driving business outcomes. And the only way this branch transformation can happen is not just by deploying a product, but looking at the back end, which carries that information and which carries the data, which has to be reliable, which has to be secure, and of course, low latency.
Actually, you summarized it really well. The branch transformation, customers can try to stitch it all together. It's going to be extremely hard, extremely expensive. While they can come to Juniper Mist and consume it as a service that is fully reliable, that's available globally, and to every branch that they want to be able to transform. That's a very powerful offering that I believe Juniper Mist that is bringing along with Google Cloud WAN to the market. So these are really powerful things that you've done at Juniper Mist, and obviously we are also transforming the network with Google Cloud WAN. To our viewers, if you can just summarize this partnership that we are going to launch and how customers can now leverage Google Cloud WAN with the Juniper Mist cloud native, AI native infrastructure.
Google Cloud WAN is an intrinsic part of this relationship. The Google Cloud WAN and Juniper Mist complement each other by providing a comprehensive and integrated solution for campus and branch transformation. Google Cloud WAN enhances agility by enabling rapid deployment of new branches and services while improving security through cloud-delivered threat protection. Juniper Mist offers an AI-native networking platform that assures reliable, measurable, and secure connections for every device, every application, every user, and every asset. In simple terms, specific advantages: common AI engine and microservices cloud architecture, an end-to-end natural language AI assistant, Marvis, a full-stack campus and branch solution which is quick to deploy. And this partnership unlocks the potential for advanced capabilities for AI ops, which frankly, the networking world has not seen yet. Businesses can eliminate on-prem hardware. Again, key to all this, as this part of this Google Juniper partnership is about reliable, secure, and a low latency network, which Muninder, these services will be counting on you for.
Now, finally, I think that's a very compelling offer. Sujay, but I'm sure many of our viewers are looking at it and saying, okay, I can get Google Cloud WAN, I can buy it from Google. How do I procure? How do I get this exciting value for my branch from a Juniper perspective?
Absolutely. Customers can access Juniper AI native networking platform through the Google Cloud Marketplace. And for me, this is not just about, hey, here's Juniper Mist, this is cool. Here's Google Cloud WAN, this is cool. That combination, that ability to have a secure, reliable, and a low latency network, which makes the campus and branch transformation literally come to life. But I am really excited about this Google Cloud WAN offering with the Juniper Mist branch transformation services.
We are also very excited. Thank you, Sujay, for being here.
Thank you, Muninder.